First CCHA game for Minnesota State goes the Mavericks' way in this 4-2 win over Northern Michigan. Mike Hastings joins us now post-game. Hasty, your comments on tonight's game, please.
Yeah, what a great environment. I thought, to again be back into our own building and playing in front of our fans, friends, family. It was important for us to try and defend our home ice a little bit. And, I think Northern did a good job at coming out and negating a little bit of that energy by, one, scoring the first goal and maintaining that for a bit. But I liked our reaction. I thought our power play did a good job at getting us back to even and then getting a lead. And it was important for us to try and sustain that.
We have questions for Mike. Did you use the raise your hand feature on notifications if you do? Daniel, you're first and then followed by Kevin Dudley.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win today. Coming into the game, the first couple of periods looked a little bit sloppy. Do you agree with that? And would you attribute that to a week off, them being a tough opponent? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think that's a really good evaluation of how it was for us a little bit early. I thought, when we had opportunities to shoot a puck, we'd pass one. When we'd have an opportunity to make a play because somebody was open, we'd throw it into a pair of shin pads. And sometimes that happens when you come from an off week and you haven't been in that rhythm. And so I like that we stayed with it. And I think you're right on. It was a little rusty early, but like I said, I like that we stayed with it and found a way to get it done.
Kevin, do you have a question? Then we'll let Shane fire away after your question.
That one, and you guys responded. You got the power play going. Did you sense that they were a confident bunch coming in here? And maybe talk about your team's response, especially getting the power play going for starting over 3 on it.
Well, I thought for us, we were even a little rusty on the power play, and it was something that we tried to address during the off week. And when you get those opportunities, they don't have to always go in the back of the net, but you do have to try and generate momentum off them. And for us to find a way to get the first one, Livingstone getting a puck through with a really good screen from Nathan Smith, and then a great play from Borchardt to the back toward him, Pravnik. Then I thought there was some energy in the building. And you need your special teams to be the difference in games at time. And tonight it was. We scored 2, we give 1 up late. But then I thought we came back and responded to that very well and got back on it. And, after being on an off week, it's important for yourselves, especially the way that our league is right now. You've just got to try and get as many points as you can on a weekend. It's good to get Friday. But what we've seen is we've struggled the last 2 weeks that we've had Friday wins. We haven't been able to get Saturday. So uphill climb for us tomorrow, but a good job of getting it done tonight.
Shane, you have a question?
Yeah, Hasty, a lot of shots on goal early and struggling to get past Di Matteo, but it wasn't like everything was from the outside. It was a lot of close shots. Almost kind of strange that the first shot to go through, I know there was a screen, but came from just inside the blue line. But you kind of alluded to it a little bit, but did you like the opportunities you were getting? And was there any frustration at all by the players that they were getting some grade A opportunities and not scoring?
Yeah, I thought we wore the crest of the Northern Michigan jersey out on a goaltender early. And again, sometimes when you come off a bye week, you're gripping it a little bit. And I thought we were a little tense, a little tight offensively as far as just relaxing and being able to pick a spot and create second and thirds. And hopefully we'll be better at that tomorrow. But yeah, I thought I wasn't upset with or disappointed in the opportunities we were getting. I think we just have to, manage the puck a little bit better when we are playing offense and not create outnumbered or opportunities for them. You saw there were multiple outnumbered rushes that they had when they might not have had a lot of them, but they were quality. And so we're going to have to address both of those. And I hope the guys feel a little bit better tomorrow.
Kevin, do you have another question? Your hand's still up there.
Mike, I thought Brendan Furry really made an impact on this game. The individual effort, on Groll's goal was fantastic. Maybe talk about what you saw from him tonight.
I thought Brendan was good tonight. We talked a little bit over break. I think he can make an impact every night. Sometimes it's going to be on the defensive side, face-off dot, things that maybe don't show up on a score sheet. Tonight, I thought he did both. I was really excited to see Groll be rewarded for a lot of work that he's been putting in. Him and David Sillier and that group. I just think sometimes you need to have a little bit of reward for your work. And tonight he got that. I think he had 7-8 shots on net tonight. I hope he's starting to feel it a little bit and feeling good about his game, because I thought he had a really good game tonight. And Brendan, we need him to be that type of player for us if we're going to be successful long-term.
Shane, you got the next question, then Daniel McElroy with the last question for Mike.
You were able to draw a lot of stick penalties tonight, trips and hooks. So is there something there with just the way your forwards are playing and the aggressiveness of the way they were playing against Northern's defense there, that you were able to draw those penalties? Is that just something about the way this team's built down low?
We're trying to buy into that. I think the longer you can possess and extend shifts in the offensive zone, I know when we get hemmed in and we have to defend for long periods of time, those things can happen. And so we're trying to continue to not just throw pucks around. If we are putting in areas, put them in areas where we can retrieve them. And I thought the guys bought into that for the force for most of the game. And I thought over the back half of the game, we did a better job of that. And we'll try and reinforce that tomorrow.
Daniel?
In the third period on one of the power plays that we scored on, I was talking to Shane, and I said to him, every time I see Napravnik on the ice, he's always calling for the puck. And before I could even finish my sentence, he put the puck in the net. Do you want to talk a little bit on his, not necessarily his greed, but his need to be a playmaker?
Yeah, it's I think that's a sign of a good hockey player when a guy demands the puck, wants the puck, and not just on the power play. I think you're making a very astute observation as far as how he's playing. It just seems like the puck's following him around quite a bit, and he's playing with poise. We're going to need him to continue that, because he's somebody that I think our young guys can watch and learn from. And I like when he's playing with pace. And right now he's doing both. He's playing with confidence and he's playing fast. And when he does that, I think he's a bit to handle, and hopefully he can continue that through tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Josh Groll here in a sec. Right, joined now by Josh Groll. Not only got his first goal as a Maverick, but also first career game-winning goal. So your thoughts on tonight's game, Josh, and then we'll take questions from the three guys on the Zoom call here.
Yeah, I thought tonight was a great overall team win. Like, everybody was buzzing. I mean, coming off the off week, it's a little tough with that first period. I thought we were a little slow in the beginning, but throughout the first half of it, we picked it up and we really gave it to them. I thought we outshot them a lot and outskated them the whole night.
Shane Frederick, you have the first question.
Thanks, Josh. Congratulations on the win and your first goal. I think you led the team in shots on goal tonight with 8, and just in general, the way that game was going with the opportunities you were getting, the opportunities your teammates were getting. Was there any frustration at all with that, that it took so long for you to, score the first goal of the game, and then, as the game went on, finally take a lead and have a third period like you did?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there was really any frustration. I was kind of just sticking with it. I mean, from a personal aspect, coming off of surgery this past year, I was just staying patient, kind of playing my role for the beginning of the season. But as a team throughout that game, I mean, their goalie started out pretty well, but we stuck to it. We knew we had it. We knew we were peppering them all night, and they were stuck in their D zone. So we didn't have any kind of panic or anything like that. We just stayed with it, and it came through like it did.
Kevin Dudley, followed by Daniel McElroy.
Hey, Josh. You've obviously been doing a lot of penalty killing, a lot of good work, but that first goal hadn't come yet. I know that that's when you want to get off your back. As the season goes on, how nice was it to see one go in the net tonight?
It was kind of a big relief seeing it go in tonight, but I mean, it's not really what I worry about. I just want to be there for my teammates and play my role and help us win. But it's always nice seeing it go in and hopefully just keep her going and get a couple more.
Daniel.
Hey Josh, do you want to talk a little bit about your transition from Michigan into Mankato and how you're gonna progress your game from today on out?
Yeah, I mean, the transition was honestly really smooth. We came in this summer and I got to meet all the guys during summer training. So that helped a lot and I got really comfortable. So I felt like I was right at home from the get-go. And then playing, I just found my role. I was kind of a PK guy, fourth line. And I just kind of stuck to that, played my game, and it's really kind of coming through. I'm starting to feel back to how I was before and get into a place that I want to be.
Shane, do you have another question?
No, I just still have my hand up, but I'll throw something out there. The St. Cloud series with the big crowds, you scored just one goal each night, I believe, and had trouble trying to get the crowd into it. I know you won that first game, but tonight to have a third period where you score a couple goals, take the lead, get the crowd behind you, to kind of really experience that maybe more so than you did previously. What was that like tonight?
No, honestly, it was really special just scoring a goal, especially, and just looking up and seeing all the fans on their feet and just the house bumping. It's a special feeling. I mean, we didn't get that last year with COVID. Even though I wasn't here, it was just very strange getting used to that. But now that it's back, we get all the energy. And just like you said, like, were those moments where maybe we're a little tentative because we're not scoring or something, we have the crowd to kind of keep us going and keep us in the game and keep the energy up when we need it. So that's a huge part. And I think that really played a role tonight, especially in the third.
Josh, thanks very much. Congratulations. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you. Appreciate it.